Hey y'all, welcome back to the DG Outdoors channel. Today's video, guys, I have a video for you where I'm going to be switching out my sight and my arrow rest on my Audux Ox Pro compound bow. Here, I have one of the cheapest single pin sights you can buy. It's like 50 bucks on Amazon. I don't remember the exact model right at the moment, but I'm switching that out, and I am switching out the Allen Free Glide fall away arrow rest. Now, the thing about this arrow rest is it's got this cable right here that comes down to what they call a football clamp that just clamps around your cable. So when you draw this bow, the cable moves down that's attached to the rest, and then it brings this up. Okay, I just want to switch it out because I want to go back to the full containment rest that came on here. This is actually a metal one, not a plastic one, or at least the housing that attaches to the bow is metal. For a full containment rest. Nothing wrong with this. I only spent like 12 bucks on it on eBay. Works fine. Got it tuned. We're going to take that off. Show you how to do it. The single pin sight is set on 20 yards and I like it, but I want to go back to this because I like just being able to put a pin on the target here and shoot the target. Again, nothing wrong with these. The real reason for this video, my buddy Brian Mueller is like, hey, he's got a Vortex compound bow, like one of those youth model ones, that he got on clearance at Walmart. When he bought it, it didn't have a sight on it. That's why he got a discount on it. And he's like, can you teach me how to put on a sight? And I said, I'll make a video because I want to switch over stuff on my bow. Now, I'm just starting out in this bow technician thing. I'm working on my bows. If I have any friends that need bows worked on, I can work on it. But right now, the videos that I put on YouTube are pretty much practice and just me tinkering around with my bow. So I hope I teach you guys something. Again, my course was bowtuneschool.com online. You pay 300 bucks. It's all video based. If you pay the $300, they send you an archery maintenance kit, which I'm still waiting on right now. And then you have lifetime access to all the videos on their website, and you can go back and rewatch like how to serve a string or how to check third axis or all that stuff, which is good for me because I'm a visual learner. So y'all, enough of this intro. Let's get into the video. Hope the angles are good because you guys are going to be on my counter like before, and I'm just trying new things. So let's get into how to put on a bow sight and an arrow rest. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm trying to show everything in this camera angle. Hope it works good. So the first thing you guys are going to need is a screwdriver to take off the football clamp, an Allen wrench of this size to take off the screws right here, which we'll get closer to the camera the best I can. And then you're definitely going to need an Allen wrench this size to do this big bolt right here. So let's take off the football clamp first. There's literally just a little tiny screw in here. I'll show it to you. You unscrew it. Pretty easy. Got a little nut with it. A little nut and bolt. You undo. So that's what the screw looks like. They unscrew and it literally. See these grooves? Well, dang it. Hang on. These little grooves right here, they sit in the string inside those little grooves, and then it clamps together. Okay. Took that off. That released this little cable. Now I'm going to undo. Okay. This big screw right here I'm going to undo. Okay. I'm try to do this as quickly as possible. There we go. Do this as quickly as possible. I really don't want this video to be too long, so I don't have a vise or anything yet, so there's another thing. I keep all the screws and everything that come with my wrists and washers and all kinds of stuff, just to make sure I have them if I need extra. So here's that bolt. Here's what the rest looks like. So here's the rest portion, guys. Alright, so now I'm going to start on the sight. So there's two sets of screws. There's screws right here that actually hold the spot for the quiver on there. So I'm going to take the quiver mount out. And then right up underneath here is two more screws. And that's exactly how you take the sight off of it. So start with these first. Undo them. And these are really, really long on purpose because they're made to use with your, oh yeah, and there's spacers in there too. Used to make the mount for your quiver to hold your arrows. And here's what I was talking about, the little spacers right there. So then I go down under here, okay, and take these off. Don't want to lose those little screws. I'm probably going to need them again. Camera angles will get better as I do this here. Okay. They will, I promise. I'm just trying to do this. And boom. There's your sight. It's off. Alright. Let's pause this real quick. Alright, so where to mount this to? Where your sight goes is there's going to be two holes right here at the edge of the on the riser. And that's where you're going to want to mount your sight to. Okay? And now, where this one goes specifically is there's going to be holes right here. All different kinds of holes. Alright? Now, I normally select the middle one. That's just me. So I'm going to set it down on here like this. Go in the middle. Actually, for this one, we're going to go on the first set of holes. And you guys are going to want to take your little tiny screws like this, okay, and place it on there. And make sure that your sight's right side up, because there's a level right here, and you're going to want the level on the bottom. And I hope that I am explaining this well enough for you guys. Okay. And then again, just take your Allen wrench here and screw it down on there. And I just attached the sight to my bow. Now I might have to get that leveled out later and all that stuff, but it's on there now. There we go. Now to put your rest on, okay, I don't know if I explained this. There's a hole right here. It's called the burger hole right here, okay, on the back of your bow. There's a slide spot right here. Okay, you guys are going to put it like this. And that screw, along with the washer, now make sure you guys keep the washer right here, okay? This washer is going to go right down in there like that. Okay? And the thing I like about these little rests is the fact that there's not too much adjustment that you have to do to these to use them. And I put it about right here, and then I tighten it down. I don't tighten it down like very, very tight, but you want it tight. Just like that. Just like that. On your bow. So then, oh yeah, and I forgot. There's a little there's a little rubber piece right here I pulled off from the old rest. It's going to have some glue residue on there, as you guys can tell. I'll have to scrape that off later. But There you go. That's where the arrow set on the launcher pad. But there's the new arrow rest on there. Now let's talk about making sure everything's level and adjusted the way it's supposed to be. So let me angle this camera differently here and talk about that. So before I get to adjusting everything, one thing I forgot to do is we're going to take the sight screws back out here. I'm going to take the sight screws back out and put the Alpine Ridge the quiver mount thing back on here. Really simple. All you do is place it over, match up all the holes here. Match up all the holes. And then the screws go right in there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use the longer screws on this one. Alright guys, well I thought I messed up, thought I'd have to get a different size screw, but these screws work just fine. Didn't realize that when I went to do this, so let's line everything back up here. Get everything lined up. Again, not a professional video. Just a guy working on his bow. I'm trying to teach you guys how to do it. So there we go. Now it's going in there. Alright. There we go. Now we can get my quiver on there whenever I need it on there. Cool. If I quit dropping everything, it'd be good. So I hope you guys can see me. I hope that kind of made sense there, just easily screwing it on and where to screw it on at. So now I've got my arrow, or my bow square on here. I know the knock set is right because it was pre-made at the factory and I left it the same exact way. But what I was doing was trying to see if this table may not be level, but I was checking to see if this was going to be level up and down. And so far, looks like I'm pretty good as far as being level. As far as level this way, straight back and forth, I can tell you that that's pretty square. That's what I like about these things, is pretty much, I mean, except for adjustments back and forth right here, I mean, it's pretty much on center there, so that's good. Plus, I'd already used this on this bow before, so I kind of knew that. But if you guys want to know more information on using a bow square and making sure everything's good and things like that, then I can teach you how to do that. Put the arrow in there. The arrow's definitely running straight. I'll tell you that one right now. It's running straight. Straight in the center. I know the arrow is level because there's a burger hole right here, a hole in the thing where we screwed that rest into. You guys can see it right here, and you want that arrow running right across the center of that, and we're pretty much dead on there, which is good. The only thing I kind of don't like about this arrow rest, and I don't think I can angle, it's kind of angled a little bit up, but I don't think I can fix that right now. Other than that, it's pretty much ready to go. Arrow straight on there. Oh, yep. Coming off the bow there. Like I said, if I go tip this bow, we'll move it, whatever, that arrow isn't going to fall off like it would with this one right here. So yeah, that was pretty easy. Let's see how the second axis looks. So what I'm talking about axis wise is there's a little level right there in the bow sight. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Making sure it's in the center there whenever I draw this thing back. And I made, well, it looks pretty good to me there. Alright guys, so this bow's pretty good here. And so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope y'all learned something here. I know it was kind of long and boring, but I was trying to teach you guys something. These will get better. So y'all remember, like, comment, subscribe. Jesus loves you. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.